Hello guys, welcome back to SARX Championship Season 5, Round 1. This is Bolingbroke RX. So yeah, we're back. Obviously I'm going to do videos on my POVs, so yeah, let's get into the first qualifying. So Q1, it's just me, Vladen and Paparazzi, or I think it was McRD actually. This car, I'm gonna have the Comet Retro for the whole season, and on the dirt it is not the best of cars. It just oversteers, understeers, does whatever it wants to do. Like, there's no acceleration with this car at all on dirt. It's so heavy when you're on the dirt as well. It's just so weird. That's my excuse for this season. So that's out of the way. It's going to be a challenge for us this season, definitely. As you can see in this Q1 for me, it's just so hard to, like, the handling of this car is so hard compared to the other cars in the championship right now. But yeah, I'm putting myself up to a challenge this season. As you could, like, there's a few favourites in this championship. Gunman Mark, Chrono Dimension. Actually, look, you can't really practice on these tracks either. Like, I think Paparazzi is the one that doesn't let anyone practice, which is not bad, to be honest. Everyone gets equal amount of time on track, I guess. But yeah, there's a few favourites heading into this championship. They're in the better handling cars, I'd say. But there's always a way we can win with this car, always. So obviously this is the first round, so I think there's 9 rounds. And yeah, so obviously I'm gonna ramble on about the championship on this first Q1. But yeah, I'm in last place for the first round, which is really poor for me, really. But it's gonna get more exciting to come. I'm gonna get used to the car a bit more, and yeah. So I think McRD was first, Vlad in second, and me in third place. Right, Q2, Comets. It's all the same team, so I'm part of Zero Racing, and you've got the other two. I think it was JPH and Bad Boy. Taking a nice start for Q2. Around the first corner, not bad. I'm getting used to it a bit, but the car is on this bit going up. You can't even turn the car. I was trying to turn the car and you just couldn't turn it. I slipped there, so I'm going for my Joker. Let the other two through. You get so much speed going down. This Comet is very fast on the asphalt, so obviously that's an advantage for us in the Comet Retro. So I have to take that into consideration for the next, like, qualifying sessions, basically. So yeah, we've got JPH in front. He's from the UK. Bad Boy, I don't know if he's from the UK or not, but JPH goes to his Joker. And I'm already caught up to Bad Boy as well, which is decent. So let's just see. Look, you can't even control the car. But yeah, no. Obviously, if you guys want to watch the my POVs and the commentary, obviously just continue watching the videos, and we're putting out. Bad Boy goes for his Joker. I take first. And yeah, lap 4. Obviously, I don't have live streams anymore because it's just too much for me right now. I work 2 jobs. Sorry, I work 2 jobs, and it's just like I can't do it. So obviously I'm gonna still post the videos, still do the commentaries, like my POVs, and yeah. So last lap. Sorry, that was my phone. Last lap, I came first. I think it was Bad Boy second and JPH third. But yeah, let's go on to the next qualifying. So this qualifying, this was my favourite qualifying of the whole entire round. It's a great race here. We've got Cornelis, Yeroria, my teammate in the same car as me. I think Sigmatic as well. I don't know if that's on the left of Cornelis. I don't know. But the GP200s look like they're going to be the favourites of the entire season 5. So let's have a look and let's get going. So there we go. Good start from everyone. Cornelis and Gunman Mark. I mean, sorry. And a massive crush at the start there. No one was badly destroyed. I get dive bombed. But me and Yero are up in the first and second. I'm getting absolutely destroyed because of GP200's acceleration. Yero and me go in for the Joker, and someone else does as well. So obviously the GP200s are in front now. We have to try and catch them, which is going to be very tough. Paterburn has GP200 as well. I actually hit him there a bit, but I guess I let him through. You're already holding Paterburn up. We can't do anything with the Comet Retro. It's just so difficult. I think Paterburn went for his Joker. Me and Yero already done our Jokers, so we're actually alright, to be honest. Gunman Mark in first. Yero and me can't keep ourselves away from the barrier. But yeah, so at this point, Cornelis again. Look, the GP200 is so fast off the line. Right, it's just it's unreal. Yero blocking Cornelis. I got on the inside. Do I get the move done? What a move from us there. Gunman Mark comes out of his Joker, and now this is a four-way battle for first. Yero still in first place. I try and go on the inside, it just doesn't work though. Again, the acceleration does me. Yero still in lead. I'm so glad Yero is like holding this up, otherwise the GP200 would be off. I'm on the outside of Cornelis, and there we go, on the last corner I get third. What a race. That was probably the highlight of the rounds. But yeah, that was qualifying 3. Let's go on to qualifying 4. So me, Paparazzi into obscurity. I think that's Catman Returns and someone else as well. Great start from me taking first place, which is amazing, nice to see. I get hit in the back unfortunately, but no worries there. I get spun around. It's okay though, it's okay. So into obscurity as well, we're behind. We have the advantage on the asphalt, which is nice. I think Paparazzi took his Joker, so he's behind us as well. A lot happens in this qualifying, I'm pretty sure, but Catman in first. It's nice to see him back to racing, which is nice. It's nice to see me back as well. I've been waiting for SARX Championship Season 5, so it's not like I've enjoyed. Oh, sorry guys. I've enjoyed my racing. I've enjoyed my racing here, but like I'm starting to get into the rallycross a lot more than normal racing on GTA, so I prefer this. It's more enjoyable. But yeah, so coming around, I think this is the third lap. I think we took our Joker, but Catman is still in first in the Omnis. Omnis I thought was going to be a good favourite of the season, but looking like today, it just doesn't look to be anywhere. I'm going down the inside on an Omnis in the Comet Retro, which is lovely. I just don't have the acceleration. I continue on the inside. I get that move done. Catman being very sportsmanship, a lot of sportsmanship in this round, which is nice to see everyone. But yeah, take the round in first. And yeah, what a great qualifying really it turned out for me at the end. So yeah, let's get into the semis. Right, here we are, the semi-finals. It's been a very tough one for me in the Comet Retro. Unfortunately, Yo Warrior couldn't make it into semi, so I was not one of the only, but I think I was the only Comet Retro right here. So obviously my first time racing Chrono as well in the he got the Sentinel Classic, very fast car as well. But yeah, Patterburn and me take the Joker. Someone else I think takes the Joker. I don't know. I think yeah, it was Chrono. I hit Patterburn, but we stay in contact, which is great to see. 3 wide going to this hairpin. It's just, I can't do anything. The acceleration is nothing on this car. But I'm keeping with the GB200. Take a nice undercut on the inside there on Patterburn. Take it. Lovely. Who's TXM as well? He's back into SARX Championship, which is nice to see. Oh no, JBH is in the Comet Retro. Everyone getting blocked. Unfortunately, TXM does have a little spin, but it gets resolved pretty easily. But we're down in a pack right now. We're not really to get into the finals. We need a top 3, so it's gonna be tough. We try and go on the inside of Patterburn, but I think he squeezes me just a bit too on the inside. So we spin out. So we've got to make positions here. We have to make positions. Who's TXM crashes, Patterburn crashes, JBH crashes. So this is a good chance for me to get in the top 3. Gunman Mark and Chrono Dimension was just too. Again, the cars are too fast. For this round, but we have another 2 laps, I believe, and we're closing TXM, which is nice to see. Oh, you're making me down inside. No, I crash into him. I gotta let him through there. But there we go. So again, the car is just too unstable. But we're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work this season. So going on the inside of TXM, look at the it's beautiful there. And then we go on the final lap. We do make the move done, and I can't get out of the barrier. TXM goes on the inside again, and we're gonna get the cut back. No. And then TXM crashes. If TXM did not crash, I wouldn't have got this 3rd place into the final. So TXM, I appreciate you giving up your place for me. No, I'm joking. But anyway, so we came 3rd into the finals with Chrono Dimension and Gunman Mark. So yeah, let's go. The final, here we go. Very tough final for the Comet Retro Custom. The only Comet Retro to actually get into the final, which I'm quite glad about. So yeah, let's just try and get as far ahead as we can. As you can see, 2 GB100 in front, GB200s in front, I mean, sorry, and Chrono Dimension following. To be honest, I think the GB200 and the Sentinel is just too fast for this season. Like they're handling flags, not the handling flags, but their handling is just so much better than the Comet Retro. Obviously you've got the Tropos and the Omnis, but again they're not as fast as the GB200s or the Sentinel Classic. But again, it doesn't really matter. Maybe in some other tracks we'll probably get a advantage, maybe. But yeah. So we're making a move on the inside of Chrono there, only because of the Comet Retro's top speed, but again, on these small tracks you ain't going to get much top speed out of this car. Only on this section really you're going to get the best out of it. So yeah, Into Obscurity goes for his Joker. CS Malloy and Chrono are in front of me. I think CS Malloy actually gets quite annoyed at me at this, because I think I'd go on his inside or something. But it's not my fault. It's not my fault there. He calls that collision. He calls that collision. And I'm just the car behind him. So Again, CS Malloy, if you're watching this, I'm sorry, but because of the collision that happened ahead, that's not my fault. But again, heading into lap 5, well, to be honest, Chrono's car is oversteering a lot on the dirt, but it's so much better on the acceleration. Yeah, Sycomatic and Gunman Mark are gone. Like, you can't get ahead away from them. Like, it's just impossible. But yeah, it's worked a bit for us in the Comet Retro. Obviously, we're not going to be ahead of GB200s. If we started ahead, maybe we could have held them off. But it's just it's impossible, really. I was oversteer there, coming off from this chicane section. Actually, Chrono Dimension is starting to pull away now. But again, there's not much we can do. But yes, that was the final. We came 4th, not bad. I will show you the team standings and stuff in a second. Obviously, there you go. Gunner Mark 2nd, Sycomatic 1st, Chrono Dimension 3rd. I could have got on there, but again, the car's just not really worthy for the track. So yeah, so it was tough. So I'll show you the final A results now. Sycomatic 1st, Gunner Mark, Chrono Dimension, ClassifiedXI, CS Malloy, and Into Obscurity. The driver standings, or if it's, the constructors, we're Zero Racing, we're 3rd, which ain't bad. I've put an arrow there to show you guys. But yeah, so the driver standings, I believe, we are actually 3rd, so we've actually done pretty well there. Against, like, the cars we're against, basically. But yeah, so that's the first top 7, and then the top, I think the next 7 or 8 you got there. You're unfortunately 12th. But yeah, that was round 1 of season 5. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next round.